Hey friends, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a review of a new skate park that I tried out. This skate park, it's named the Thomas J Slocum Skate Park. It's located in Thorton, Colorado. Thornton is within the Denver metropolitan area, and I've really been excited to try this park. The park was constructed in December of 2021, and it is like the perfect hybrid of street and park skating. So it's got a lot of rails, a lot of ledges. It's not super huge on transitions, but it's a super cool park. So basically the whole perimeter of the park is this pump track, and then in the middle they have a bunch of like mini pipe, quarter pipes, ledges, rails. They do have a couple pyramids in there, and basically super cool setup. So over the last couple weeks I've been skating the new FR UFR AP skates. I've got some Create Original frames, Chroma Anna rockers, and then I'm rocking the Undercover Bernal wheels. And so far this is like the perfect setup for me. Like, it feels so good, super light, so responsive, and I just feel like my foot positioning is super accurate. This is kind of the newer version of the Chroma wheels, and I feel like they ride a lot different than kind of the older version. I picked up a set in December, and they just feel kind of different. I don't know what it is, but there's something different about it. So as far as the skate park goes, one thing that I absolutely loved about this skate park is just the variety of rails. So they have some mid-shin high rails. One is super flat, it's about 10 feet long. They've got a kinked rail that is also mid-shin high, so it's got a single kink in it, and it's about, 10 feet long altogether. And then they also have this kind of upside down V-shaped rail, which is about knee high, and it's got concrete banks to it. And then it's also got some drop ledges where, it's this pyramid with ledges that just extend out. So it's kind of nice just ride along it. It has a little drop. Overall, really love this skate park. The only thing that I didn't like is because everything kind of dumps into the middle of it. You've really got to move across the entire park in order to hit a transition, and that just means that if the park is really busy, it could be a little bit before you're able to get a turn in, just because so many people are like moving across each other. When I went today, there was a street comp going on, or a park comp, and it had bikes, scooters, skateboards, no rollerblades. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all because I'm keeping it alive. But it's kind of crowded because a lot of people were warming up for the comp, and I found that everyone is kind of moving all over, and it just makes it a little hard to move across the park and hit a transition. That's really the only downside that I had. I would totally skate this park again. I don't skate rails very often just because the park that's nearest me only has square rails, and then it has some round rails downstairs. I'll occasionally hit the stair rails, but it's not kind of a frequent thing. Overall, love the park. I don't know that I have anything bad to say about it. It was fun to just kind of get out to a skate park, skate some round rails, some ledges that have a nice drop to it, and I think it's really highly rated. Like, if it was closer to me, I would go more often, but still I'll probably hit it up a couple times a year. Other than that, loving the skate setup, super refreshing. It's nice to kind of break out of the mold, hit a new park. And that kind of sums up the last couple weeks. I've been kind of silent because I've been skating a new pair of skates, trying out a bunch of different products that I've never skated before. So I'm going to be doing some review on these once I get them fully broken in. I typically don't like to do reviews on anything that's like brand new until it does break in, because I don't feel like you can really give an honest opinion everything that I've been giving a review on has been stuff that I paid for out of my own pocket, so I'm not obligated to give a positive opinion just because somebody sent them to me to review. I have no interest in that. I am just searching for the perfect setup, what skates well, what doesn't skate well, and I'm hoping to skate it long enough so that way I can get an honest opinion about it. Starting to get rained on pretty well right now. Was out at a brewery earlier with my wife and the little one, so kind of missed my window to do this, but I hope this has been beneficial to you all. And if any of you are in the Denver area, highly recommend checking out the Thomas J Slocum Skatepark. Super cool, not too far from downtown. It's like 5 minutes away from I-25 if you're heading north to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Other than that, I hope this was beneficial, and hope you enjoyed the clips from earlier. I kind of went out of my element, skated some rails, which I don't do a whole lot, and had a really good day. Didn't go super crazy with tricks. I've never been one to really be big into switch ups, crazy spins, in spins. I'm kind of an old school where I like to just hit something and ride it, and that's technical for me. Thank you all so much for checking in. If you're liking what I'm talking about, I really would appreciate more subscribers. It just helps me to know that what I'm talking about helps other people, gives them good information. Come from a scientific engineering background, so I kind of look at everything from that element. So anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Have a good weekend.